channel.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome you to Final Whistle, the channel that gives you the best and nothing but the best. When we talk about sport interviews, fan reaction, post and pre-match analysis, and then we have Ugochukwu here with us. Ugochukwu,
My
it's a
brother.
beautiful morning to you.
Yes.
And then we have confirmed report that from our former Super Eagles coach and assistant Super Eagles coach, in the person of Salisu Yusuf, is under fire
Yeah.
as he's been replaced. He's been tempted to be replaced with Laramboso as the under 23 coach. I think we've seen that report flying up and down. What do you think
Yeah.
about that, Ugochukwu?
Basically, Salisu Yusuf did not qualify the boys for the Olympics in Paris. You know,
Okay.
so from coaching them since April 2022 till now, you know, he has had ample time to deliver, and he couldn't deliver. But now the question of the replacement. You get bringing in Ladamboso.
Hmm.
You know, is it a downgrade, or are they on the same level in terms
Okay.
of their coaching this thing? But the thing is, when it comes to coaching career, yes, Salisu has edge when it comes to the Super Eagles because he has coached. He has coached. He was a caretaker coach, and he was a vice to Genetro and even Eguavo. But when it comes to coaching, in terms of being the head coach, I think Ladamboso has that more than him. Ladamboso from coaching the under 20
Okay.
in 2009 to coaching them recently. Now, right now, he's their Flying Eagles coach as well. Then he went ahead to coach El Kanemi, to coach Kano Pillars, to coach Bayelsa United, Abia Warriors, Wiki Tourists. When it comes to coaching, in terms of being the helm of affair, he has it more than Salisu Yusuf. But the question is, how good is Ladamboso? Ladamboso, under the Flying Eagles job that he's currently in now, he lost to Uganda. Imagine Nigeria losing to Uganda in the African Cups of Nations. So I think we are in real mess as it stands right now, because this guy is not going to. There's no improvement.
Yeah. So that brings to question what one of our colleagues usually says about official alert talks about recycling coaches.
You
Because
get
we've had Ladamboso not being a success in his previous job, and now you're bringing him to as a form of. I thought promotion is supposed to be based on merit or
for
whatever
God's
you've
sake,
done. Yeah.
from under 20, you did not do well,
Mm.
and they're taking you to under 23 to do what? So is it a form of improvement, or is it that the NFF does not have anybody to give the job to? We have the likes of Amunike there. Give him the job. After all, Amunike, you gave Amunike under 17 job. Why have you since then? Why haven't you given him another job?
I think he does not. It brings to question if the NFF are doing their due diligence with these coaches, because it looks like they just tend not to look at the side of some coaches. You
Yes,
understand?
they just
And they
focus on one side, and they keep
then keep
recycling them.
Yeah.
We saw that happen with even with Siasia.
Mm.
He will leave this job. A couple of years later, you see him back there. We saw it with Amadou Shaibu. They don't spread their tentacles. They just focus on one place, and when they are done recycling, maybe they will not get a foreigner to command.
I think Kojuku, before we dwell much on that, let's give our audience some good relief, because we have some reactions from one on our Facebook page at Final 931, and this is Ifedora Matthew. He's saying Boso is a massive downgrade on Salisu. Nigeria is allergic to progress, always taking 10 steps backward. What do you think?
That's exactly what we just said.
Spot on, yeah.
You know, there is no upgrade, no improvement. You lost as an under 20 manager. You failed to qualify against Uganda. In fact, in that group, we only won South Sudan. Imagine. Then you now what's the reward for failing the
promotion?
You get? So it doesn't make sense now. He has failed. You now promote him because for failing.
Now, talking about failure, I think Alexis Olawale, one of our top fan here, is also saying something synonymous to what you're saying. He said both of them are failure. He said they know nothing about coaching. NFF president and board know nothing about football administration, and technical department of NFF is full of nonsense people with zero techniques. They are better coaches. Why Ladamboso and Salisu, both coaches are outdated.
You see, that recycling thing we spoke about earlier. Because at this point, I don't see why we have we replace this person with this. Tomorrow again, when Ladamboso is done with the job, they will take it back to Salisu.
Mm.
Get us someone better. We have a lot of managers. Of recently, we had Sonia Aluko given the job in this thing. We have Olofinjana.
Yeah.
We have a lot of players,
Mm.
ex-players, and even if we don't go with ex-players, there are still good coaches in the NPLF. We saw Paul Ofo.
yeah.
We saw Yemi
Yeah.
coaching Yimba.
Yeah.
There are other coaches, for God's sake. You
But
can't
those
keep
are-
recycling the names.
But those ones they are probably in a contract now, so we can. I think we should probably be looking at the ones out of
They are
contract.
still
Probably.
coaches that are out of contract.
Mhm.
They are now. When was Ofo was just given a contract some weeks ago? So why wasn't he in the race before now? Why did he give him the job?
I think Ofo just coached in Sporting Lagos, or yeah,
Of
so we have
yes.
not seen much of him in the football. Like we have not seen him. It's just like that's the primarily his first job as a coach.
Yes, but what I'm saying in essence is there are coaches out there. We can't keep recycling these guys that have not performed. You get the whole thing is based on performance. You do not do well. It's like you hire an employee, the person doesn't deliver on the job, you sack him and bring the one that you sacked before to replace the one you just sacked. It doesn't make sense.
In the NFL.
It can only happen
So
in the NFL, my brother.
let's move forward. I think Shion Ladapo is saying, one of our top fans is saying how this Boso manages to secure a position after failing massively with the one he got is beyond me. As if we don't have any other coaches left.
We've said this times that number, for God's sake. It's one too many. In fact, the fans are at this point, we are tired. We are tired. I think they just have to, something should click in these guys now. What is all this, for God's sake? What is all this?
So I think King Tuoyo is saying NFF and Philo are like conjoined twins. I don't know which kind of people did that technical committee. You have to speak in pidgin here. He said, I see another disappointment loading.
It's a no-brainer, for God's sake. Even the blind can see this one at this point.
Oluwasegun Ewete is saying, you feel that you promoted him and would expect good results. I honestly don't get it.
Is this not enough?
Yes, I think
The reaction
conversation
keeps
is
coming,
getting
keeps coming,
heated up.
keeps
Nigerians
coming, for
are
God's sake.
speaking up. So I think Ludwig 14 is saying here, the most unserious footballing country in the world for a reason. Ladan has never impressed anyone right from his first stint with the Flying Eagles back in 2007.
Yeah.
But he still manages to keep national
Getting the
team
job.
jobs in 2024. Not like he has improved, not like he has been
Nothing.
taking courses.
Nothing.
Just keep.
How
keep
many
getting the job.
players can we say Ladamboso single-handedly, right? Since he has been in the system, how many players can he single-handedly say, I brought this guy out?
Okay.
We saw Amonike do that with the Amwakali.
Okay.
We saw Amonike do that with this guy, Victor Osimhen, that we're all hyping now. Who has Ladamboso? You have been in the job since 2007. The unders. Who have you brought out? That shows quality now. Yemi Tella did that with his own set of boys.
We got a lot of talents.
God bless Yemi Tella so, but that was a manager we lost.
Yeah.
That was my bro. I think the job giving to Ladamboso will be a very, very bad idea.
Very, very bad. Now, finally, let's say Chimex. If I don't read this guy, this is why I might be annoyed. So let me read him. Chimex N. He's saying the NFL and Nigeria football stakeholders are not serious. At a time when Nigerians are trapped in football limbo, they are determined to keep us in that limbo by appointing a technically inept coach and expect them to perform magic. A week for Nigerian football.
Said it all. He has said it all. This guy just summarized the whole thing. So at this point in time, I think maybe Nigerians should just move away from what's happening in our footballing sector. Just face something else, because whenever they are ready to do the needful, they will let us know.
Because I think the news are not confirmed yet. We are just hearing that he might probably be promoted to replace Salisu.
Why should he be tipped for the job in the first place?
Yeah.
Why?
Knowing fully well that he's
that the one he is in now is a mess. You now tip.
I will not see in a situation whereby Salisu might even be promoted to the Super Eagles coach.
He was tipped for the Super Eagles coach.
Yeah, so maybe
so
he's just an upgrade.
Someone that could not qualify the boys
to
the Olympics. You are not tipping to qualify the Super Eagles to the World Cup. Does it make sense?
No.
At this point, man, God will help Nigeria.
Right. Ugochukwu has said it. He said at this point, God will help Nigerian football. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to get notified once we drop another video. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on Twitter, and on TikTok at Final Whistle 931. That's our time. Thank you for watching.